What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I've got some fun news for you. So, DanChro is now in the countdown to the anniversary, and because of that, we are actually going to be getting a lot of Selas every single, same difference. Iris Selas, let's face it, most of the time people use that term interchangeably anymore. Anyway, the currency stones, we're going to be getting a ton of these. Basically, looks like we got 100 today. I think we get 100 like every single day. They leaked this. I say leaked. Talked about it yesterday on Twitter. I didn't really get a chance to talk about it until today, where it was knew it was going to actually drop. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about it here. Also, I forgot we've got 300 here at the end of this event. So tons and tons and tons of stones, guys. Make sure you guys are farming right now. Now, I know the current units are tempting, but I'm here to tell you guys, we're coming close to the end of this event. We have like 10 days remaining. You need to be saving. Now, there's also these missions up here. I haven't talked about those. I'll drop a little video on those later on today. But essentially right now, you should be in save mode. Now, I've got 23,000 Selas waiting for the anniversary. I'm going to try to get to 30. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but that is my current goal. So, join me on this quest as I'm going to save, and I'm going to try to get as much Selas as possible going into that final, going into the final stretch of the anniversary, because I feel like these anniversary units are going to be busted. If you haven't seen it, I got a video coming here shortly on just how outstanding Philvis is. She is absolutely awesome. I really actually do still want to pull a mid, but I don't unfortunately have a mid yet. But if you didn't see my video last week, you can use your tickets here to go in and try to acquire those units. And I'm almost tempted to drop some more tickets here shortly just to try to go after a mid or maybe even dupes a Philvis, because Philvis is busted. Philvis is so incredibly broken. And even the Bluebell that she works really well with. Basically, the main team I'm running right now. Let me show you that team, because that team's a lot of fun. Let's go and upgrade. Well, sorry, let's just go into an event here. Whatever, we'll go into Story Quest. So, that main team that I've been running here is this team right here. And this team is crazy. I mean, bonkers. I really wish I had a different blue assist for Belle that was a little bit better, so it was like a perfect blue team, but who cares? This team is stupid. Basically, if you didn't know, Philvis is a darn good hitter. Leafia, obviously, we know how well her and Belle work together, and then Belle, with everything said and done, she makes him a little bit more resilient, whereas he's kind of a little squishy nowadays, in comparison to kind of how we perceived him when he first dropped. I find him a little swishier than even Leafia, but that's fine. He's mostly just an SA cannon. She takes all the hits, produces great damage, also turns everyone, gives everyone a little bit more defensive ability. Leafia provides all the healing, and Belle just provides that one really stupid, solid, insane hit. So it's a ridiculous team. Now, the reason I bring this up, and the reason I'm talking about this leading into the anniversary, is I kind of feel like this team is so good, no other team out there can touch it. Maybe in PvP. PvP is where they're probably a bit different. PvP obviously has its own mechanics. But as far as general gameplay, any kind of event or anything like that in the game right now, no one can touch them. So I feel like the anniversary is a great time for the devs to start catching up on other teams that have not gotten a lot of love. Looking at you, Earth team, that's definitely way behind. So expect some of that coming soon. You better believe I'm saving this for for big things later on. But I really do expect that the anniversary is going to introduce a lot of new insane units. Anniversaries in DanMemo generally introduced a ton of units that were just broken and really introduced metas for the following year. And I think it's pretty obvious based on what we saw at the time of this game's drop and all that, and how much they've modified stuff over time and how much better the game has gotten over the past year. They're clearly paying attention. They knew DanMemo was an anniversary. They knew that they wouldn't stand a chance if they dropped their game right at the beginning of DanMemo's anniversary. They knew when to drop the game. They knew how to fix the game. They knew all this stuff. They're paying attention. And because of that, I really feel like they're going to follow suit with what the fans and the player base have been used to and frankly spoiled by in the previous games. Maybe I'm being a bit too optimistic, but that's kind of how I feel. Nevertheless, guys, that's what I'm saying. Save your Selas. Don't go crazy. If you can stop from summoning whatsoever. Now, I know here soon we're going to get some banners, but I feel like we're just going to have some interim stuff basically until the anniversary. So, in fact, it did say 9 days left. And there's 10 days left in this. So, in fact, they might just drop the anniversary on the 15th instead of the 24th when the actual anniversary is. So, I don't know. We'll see. Nevertheless, guys, like, comment, and share. I will be back with a lot more coming up here real soon, especially as we're heading into the anniversary. We really, really, really need to start doing some speculation videos. Catch you guys real soon for more DanChro.